Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Tomshack, CEO of HealthSource, America's Chiropractor. Now, I'm speaking to you, chiropractors. Have you ever noticed your chiropractic colleagues scrambling around, trying desperately to get more new patients because their practice isn't generating enough collections or revenue? Well, as a result, they try many of these so-called social media marketing gurus that are constantly blowing up our Facebook and Instagram feeds. It's relentless, isn't it? Well, have you started to worry that maybe your chosen profession of chiropractic isn't going to provide you the practice and lifestyle you visualized back in college? And to make matters worse, you're still probably saddled with student loans. If you're worrying about that, and you're right to do so, well, please know this. The average chiropractor I speak to, no matter if they're out of college maybe just 2 years or 12 years, still has a boatload of student loans, and they have no plan whatsoever on what to do when the even higher inflation begins to set in very soon, shrinking their take-home pay even more. That means that most chiropractors have little chance of generating enough collections to have an amazing lifestyle and finally pay off those student loans before they're even 50. Even worse, as desperation sets in because of this reality, chiropractors' social media feeds they're totally jammed with unscrupulous marketers trying to pry hard-earned cash from their fingers, promising 30, 40, maybe even 50 new patients a month. And DCs are falling for this pitch, unfortunately, by the thousands. So who wins? Well, it's not the chiropractor. That's for sure. And more than that, you need to be absolutely certain that the patients you are serving are correctly diagnosed and then treated with the very best care so they get the results they deserve and, of course, demand. So if not, your patients vote with their feet and try the next chiropractor down the street. And that's what we see happening over and over again. The one that has the most effective treatment plans and equipment. And guess what? Your fees are not what drives new patients away, or your existing patients. Not by a long shot. In fact, many chiropractors think they have to lower their fees to compete with the spine mills that charge a $20 bill for an adjustment. The honest truth is that lowering your fees is the diametrically wrong direction if you're in search for your dream practice. Unless you really want to adjust 125, 150 patients a day, 7 days a week, early mornings and late evenings until you blow a rotator cuff or a shoulder labrum. If you value being compensated fairly for the care that you render to the patients in your community and the care you provide is truly state-of-the-art, yielding best-in-class outcomes, then you should have a high-end fee schedule, not a low-end fee schedule. If you took the extra time and money to invest in greatly furthering your clinical toolkit well beyond the base that your colleges provided, and they did so very well, then darn it, you should be paid better than the average chiropractor, shouldn't you? Struggle should not be a weekly reality. As my martial arts grandmaster taught me when I earned my very first black belt, he said this: now you know the basics quite well. It's time for the real learning to begin. This holds true for doctors as well. Once you earn your doctorate, now it's time for the good stuff. And when you use your advanced clinical skills, you should simply be paid better. After all, who earns more? A general practitioner or cardiac surgeon? You're right, it's not even close. So do you have a high-end fee schedule? If so, congratulations. If you don't have a high-end fee schedule, why not? You have on your wall an incredible diploma in a phenomenal profession, one that I love dearly. You are entrusted to care for others using your rather expensive education. This is a higher calling, and you should be paid well. Plumbers, who often earn well over $100,000 a year, should not be earning more than you, and neither should your IT person. If you want to discuss how we can work together to change the financial reality of your practice and your family, simply get a hold of me. Here's to an amazing day. Thanks for watching. And if you found this information helpful or interesting or both, well then please like and follow me on Facebook, check us out on Insta and LinkedIn as well. And while you're at it, cruise on over to HealthSourceFranchise.com and we'll see you there. Take care.